Good morning, everyone. Today is the 17th of March, 2017, Friday. Just wanted to bring this to your attention here. The April contracts volume is already less, or a little half um, than the May contract, which is 76,000 at the moment. So today it's going to be really somewhat tough to where I'm not sure if I should even worth trading today just because of this fact right here. So if you're new, this is something that you want to keep your eyes on, and if you're not, if you don't know yet, that futures expiration is always the third. Well, not really always. If there's a holiday, it's on a Friday. But I guess in a normal non-holiday month or non-holiday week, it always falls on a Thursday, third Thursday of the month. So yesterday being the third Thursday of the month, today was a rollover. So that's why you're seeing volume difference. May is now ticking higher than April. And the nomenclature, if you have a Thinkorswim, it's slash CLK. K is the symbol letter chosen for May. So so that's that. Um, so right now, as I promised yesterday, I'm gonna try to get one and done. So this exercise that I'm trying to do is I'm trying to really um, prove to myself that I have what it takes to make money. So today I'm gonna sit and just watch the market until I truly get a grasp of what's going on. So so this way, so the goal is, I guess the end goal is if you're new, if you're a new trader, um, really the idea is you're gonna trade. So because you're trying to learn, you're trying to discover your style, you're trying to discover what you're comfortable doing and all of that, right? So so I guess the question would be is when you get, let's see, I've been trading for a little over, or yeah, a little over a year. I started, I think, let's see, September, August, about July, I think I started of 2015, and I started the channel in September 2015. So I have a few years in my belt, or I guess we just rounded off to 2 years, and I've certainly seen, you know, two cycles of trading this instrument. So those times I've kind of gained the knowledge that I've gained is pretty much gave me the skills that I have now. So I guess the moral of the story is that you have to figure out how to stay in this game without, uh, I guess, disseminating your account. So but yeah, that's the key to staying in, is that you have to be disciplined, and not only disciplined, but have the skills, or have a system, a trading system, whatever it is, proven that it's profitable. So, anyways, not much really going on. You saw that spike. I haven't really seen anything substantial yet, so I'm gonna pause this video. Um, I'll come back. So while we wait for the price action to unfold here, uh, if you watch my the video I posted yesterday, you know, so this is your range right now until if it actually ticks up again. I think if this thing ticks up higher, it's gonna try its second attempt to try to break these highs right here. Can't even zoom in. So so these are the highs that I'm talking about. My pointer might be not so well, so but it makes sense that like I said, if this one closed below this, that this thing is going to try to find buyers over here. And right now, I mean, I still see this as a, I'm still bullish, but like I said, until this thing hits below that, then then I might start worrying, just because, especially if it doesn't break these highs right here, then the downtrend is imminent. So at least it's gonna start finding a price to trade in, and the next level might be this level right here. So that's that. See, I already know about gold. Uh, this right here might be an interesting place to initiate shorts. If anything, like I said, that's still this level is still good for short. So we'll wait for that one. Let's see. Start looking at the bonds. The bonds looks interesting to me here, um, especially this pop from the other day. I didn't expect it was going to move this much here. Um, we'll see how this thing reacts. If you're trading the bonds, look at this one, like 148.31, 149.11, and start looking for weakness in buying at this level. So anyways, all right, well, I'll pause the video, I'll come back. Just a quick update, guys. Still haven't taken any trades yet. As you can see, this thing is kind of just compressing. It's getting smaller, or at least the range is getting smaller and smaller, and so it's gonna break down one way or the other, I guess. So I'm just gonna wait for that. Normally, it's always a fake out. You'll try to, your last move would be, try to go up, thinking, oh, it's already long because it broke out to the downside, just to see it turn around and sell off madly. Anyways, so I'm sitting here, I'm just watching. I did get my itchy finger try to trade this level right here, but I'm really looking for I'm really looking for a really nice quality trade, because I mean, if you think about it, this thing breaks out, right? It's gonna make a move one way or the other, and that's kind of what I'm waiting for right now, is this actual move. It's where you could see it's visible and not really anticipate. Price action like this, something like today, it's even now I have it programmed in my head that I have one bullet today. One bullet. If I'm going to use that bullet for today, where would it be? So, and to me, this kind of price formation is it's a poor setup. So, and if you, whether you realize it or not, you're just trading 49.11 and 48.88. So it's just 49.11 minus 48.88. That's 23 cents of range, and that's not enough. So, and that's actually, that's what I'm willing to lose on any given day per contract, right? So actually 20 ticks only. So right now the risk is it's like 1 to 1. So why would I trade this? That's the question. So that's the reason. That's the reason why. Now if this thing explodes to the upside or to the downside, and suddenly your range that you're trading is like 40 cents. Now that would cause me to, it would push me to decide to take a trade. So keep in mind my risk reward. The chart has to offer me or show me that I have a 2 to 1 risk. 1 to 2 risk reward, that is. So that's the reason. So you see if this thing pops, oh, this thing is ready to go. Most people would probably play the breakout right there and just go up, right? And then I've seen this before to where it'll spike up and then it'll just come right down. So don't be faked. I'm gonna and even if it does go up, you can always buy the retracement. So either way, risk reward is intact. So all right, well I'm gonna pause the video. I'll come right back. This order disappears 122 at 62 right there. So right here you got 162 traded. So now it's not gonna go. I'm thinking lower, but I can be wrong, and I haven't taken a trade yet, and I should just trade below that. So I mean, if this thing really goes down, and this was an actual sell, I mean, I know it's green, so you would think it's a buy, right? But that's the whole illusion. So don't worry about the color. Worry about the actual volume. So now this is how you, I guess, follow the big elephant in the room, right? So I'm thinking sell. So if I trade below that, I think I'll be okay. So I think I'm ready to take a trade here. But I want to see an actual drop to where I can measure risk reward. We'll see if it stair steps again like yesterday. You can't really measure. Actually, let's see. Let's measure the risk reward from yesterday. This is where about I entered right here. Oh no, that's on a CLJ. My fault. But actually, I mean the the price formation is exactly the same thing. It's just a different price. Yeah, that didn't sound familiar at all. I thought it was, yeah. Anyhow, so let's see. Let's measure extension. So if I measure risk reward from the zero line, as you can see, it put out 5. So if you enter somewhere between the zero line and the 100% line, you're risking 1 unit to make 5 units. As you can see, it did more than that. So this was a good risk reward. So I would take that trade any day. That's what I mean by risk reward. But if you were in this zone yesterday, as you can see, it didn't even retrace. It's just, even though it put out a good, let's see, oh, here we go. So see all this drop, it's like it's so deep. It didn't give myself a, see this one, if you're just looking at this and it's retracing, it gave a 3-to-1 risk reward, or reward risk. It just didn't retrace all the way, so I can't even trade. I mean, it would have been 49.66 would be my entry, but as you can see, it didn't even go that far. That was the only one. This is the only entry right here that put out a good risk reward. But by then, I'm already at work, so missed this whole run right here. So we'll see if this thing is going to do that today. He just likes to visit that 62 level. See, it's been sitting here, it's consolidating. So I need to see something first. I need to be able to measure it. And actually today I don't have to be at work till about 11 o'clock Central Time, so I do have time to trade today. So I'm gonna take my time. And I think part of my problem is really that, I mean, when it's time to go to work, it's time to go to work. So I don't want to leave an open position while I'm at work, and leaving an OCO order as well. So I think that's kind of my biggest battle right there is time. As I said, um, as I repeat this information, I mean, my enemy is time. That's why I just have to be able to get in, get out kind of deal. So it popped out at 62. You have to keep that in mind. You got to keep this in mind because that might be an important key. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll be back. Um, kind of watching the market right now is what I'm doing. Not much really going on. But we remember that I marked earlier, if you remember, price level here, 62, and there was one at 60. Okay. So for those who are incorporating volumes in their trade, and I know probably many of you guys would put on the volume, right? Because the conventional wisdom of yeah, let's trade on the volume. Volume means more seller, right? So as I mentioned earlier, the price dynamics is, it's kind of hard to capture on video, but from earlier, these two bars right here, for instance, there was a huge contract executed between 62 and 60. This little box right here, somewhere in there, someone dumped, I think, I don't remember now, but it's 100 something, 100 and 122 if I remember correctly. So you just have to go back to the video. But if you're watchers of volume, you see there's no values there. See what I mean? Like compared to this big bar here. So you see how they're hiding. So from here you can see how they're hiding their orders. It's actually right there, and then you see all these volumes. You know, would you have bought here and just because of volume, or I don't know, sell here, right? So that's why uh, I actually like to trade on those low volume areas just because of that. Because I mean, if you're watching this, then or at least if you're paying attention to volume spikes, I actually like to trade on volumes that are slow. But if I can identify supply and demand level, then I can identify that there is a the elephant in the room, like I mentioned. Given the reward to risk is there, then I'm more likely to take the trade. So anyways, yeah, this little guy is here, the ones that are actually pushing the price down. So if you think about it, so anyhow, that's just one thing that I always pay attention to. So actually, yeah, 60, 62 is actually looking attractive for me to take. So right now, chart is offering what, 4 to 1, 1 to 4, sorry. So that's looking good for me. Anyways, all right. Well, actually, you might have to set it, forget it, put a tall stop. So um, let's see. I'm gonna use my tool again, extension. 61, at 71, 72. So I'll put it at 3 ticks above the high. So I wonder if this is going to give me a 2 to 1 risk ratio. Okay, so it has to go to 37 before I even consider it. Around there. You see, it's already made 37. So I can even put my risk at 61 and put 2 ticks above the high, and then my risk reward is still intact. You see, because I know price is going to that I have a good chance. I mean, not a good chance of winning, but if I win this trade, then it tells me that if I win this trade, then I could say that my risk reward is intact. So that's kind of the hidden illusion into trading. So I'm gonna pause my video. It's 19 minutes, no trade yet. So hopefully you guys are putting out valuable information that you could use. Oh yes, by the way, if I can grab your attention, I'd like to know how you're finding me on YouTube, because like I mentioned, I'm really interested in growing my channel, and I need your help. So if you could tell me how you're finding my channel. Is it maybe my association to the uh, other fellow traders that's I guess somewhat similar to my channel, or I don't know how to really describe it, but let's see. I'm gonna sign out of my YouTube account, and let's see. So So I guess my question is how you're finding my channel. So do you go oil trading futures? So right now I think this fellow here is what's in front of me, and I show up somewhere over there. Let's see, day trading oil. So he shows up again, and I'm right here in the bottom. So anyhow, if you could let me know, that'd be really awesome. Um, like I said, I'm kind of just looking to grow the channel. Um, so anything I could leverage from, I really appreciate it. Anyways, so no trades yet. There's even a level right now that I'm looking at right now. I'm at 49.50, 55. So around this area right here. So let's extension. So let's just see if I can measure the risk reward in there. So right now this offers 3 to 1 on the chart. So this one would be a good level as well. Um, so we'll see. Down would be a good place to trade to, but I really am interested on this one. Like I said, I have one bullet, so so the question is this thing gonna fade lower? I mean, today is Friday, so it's possible that prices just got bought up and then every spike got sold, kind of deal. So, anyways, aside from that, all right. Well, I'll pause the video. I'll come right back. Do another three, no more than three um, contract, or no more than three trades for tomorrow. So, but yeah, I'm still stair stepping, and then you have this one move, and I think it's gonna go lower than that. But anyhow, all right. Well, got some lessons here, some trading discussion, I guess. So, fortunately, I didn't get any trade today, but there's still some good lessons in here. I'll go ahead and post this one. Y'all have a great weekend. I'll see you in the next video, and appreciate it if you tell me how you're getting into my channel, or how you're finding my channel at least. I truly appreciate it if you take the time to let me know. Anyways, until then, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks.